Guys, good morning. Good morning. Listen, only thing I can say about this weekend is wow. Wow. I'm going to try to do my best to contain myself, right? I love what the ESPN announcer said. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And that's what we're going to be doing here this morning on Motivational Monday. This is episode 6 of 10 of the Born to Win series that we've been talking about. We've been unpacking here, and today is TGI Motivational Monday. And at the you still see it right here, right? We went to the Billy Cox Next Level conference this past weekend. And guys, I got this little wristband. Look what it says. Build your empire. Hold on to that word empire. Put that in the back of your little noggin right here, because it's going to come back up. We've got some incredible news coming down the pipe. We got some incredible stuff happening here in Fun Life Community. You guys know it's all powered by this guy right here, a legendary speaker, trainer, motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar. And I picked up some swag, right, to TGIMM. It's the movement, right, that they're doing. But this right here fit perfectly for Motivation Monday. Even the ball cap. Billy, I got to tell you, fits a little snug for my size. It's a little bit larger than a medium, but we're going to be doing our best because you guys know that you guys have been holding me accountable. Thanksgiving kind of put a little bit of a thing, but we did better than we expected. So that the scale shows up, and we're doing our best to show up every single day, guys, because it's consistency. And this whole week, we're going to be, actually today, we're going to be talking about building momentum. You know what? I'm getting a little excited. I better slow it down. Is that okay? You guys watching over here? You guys watching live? Hey, thanks for joining me here today, guys. Appreciate you guys showing up on here every single day. Even over the weekend, guys, you guys know I was able to record those over the weekend so that we could play, and I didn't have to worry about being at two places at once. And you guys still showed up and showed out. That lets me know that the information that we're delivering is valuable. And stay tuned, because we've got some special announcement for you guys. But today, let's go ahead, all the cool kids, go ahead and kick this week off. And we're going to kick it into high gear, because Mr. Zig Ziglar reminds us this, that success is the maximum utilization of the gifts and the skills God gave you. And basically, we're going to be utilizing those abilities that you have. But here's the thing, guys. Ready? Success doesn't happen overnight. They say that an overnight success takes 10 years. And guys, we've just got to be able to start. It's built, the whole success thing, it's built one small action at a time. One small, consistent action at a time. And so today, guys, we're going to be talking about the secret sauce, right? The secret way to long-term success. And you ready? You're going to want to write this down. Momentum. Man, it's getting hot. Billy, I love the hat, man, but whew, it's thick. I love it. I don't even know what kind of, I'm going to leave that on there. Guys, building momentum, guys, it's so awesome because it's done consistently. And if you've been following me along for any length of time, you guys know we've been going live for a while, but consistently every single day. Started October last year. And so today we're going to be talking about how do we build that long-term success, because you can do anything for a day, a week, a month, maybe even a quarter, but to do it consistently over a year, how do you do that? We're going to be talking about that right here. So go ahead and get your pen and paper ready, because the power of consistency and discipline is how we're going to kick this thing off, right? Dave Ramsey, we do a financial segment in our program that we teach all the cool kids, right? The foundational program. And Dave Ramsey talks about the snowball effect, but the snowball effect is basically just small actions repeated over an extended period of time. And so success isn't about just taking that massive action, because we talked about this past Thursday and how that works, but it's taking those consistent steps. I don't know if you can see it anymore. Okay, let me see if I can switch the camera over there. Yeah, right there. The tortoise and the hare, guys. That is the best motivational book ever written, guys, because it's those small, consistent steps in the right direction that just simply compound over time. And ultimately, it helps you get to where it is that you're trying to get to, guys. And so Mr. Ziglar said this: repetition is the mother of learning, the father of action, which makes it the architect of accomplishment. And you guys know that Mr. Ziglar said that you were what did he say? You were born for accomplishment. Yeah, you were born for accomplishment. You were created for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with seeds of greatness, guys. And so we're just going to simply be talking about everything that it's going to take to help you get there, because what I'm learning the hard way is that discipline is what creates that freedom, right? Mr. Ziglar always says, take the train off the tracks. It's free, but it's in the tracks that it really gains its freedom. It really gains its momentum. And so discipline is in small daily habits, builds the foundation for bigger achievements. And so we're going to use this example, right? For example, we're going to be doing the follow-up, because in my training, we do a lot of follow-up calls. We teach you how to follow up strategically, effectively, and efficiently. And so when you make one follow-up call daily, might seem small, but over a year, it can lead to a dozen of closed deals, especially if you're doing it the right way with the right scripts that you basically take, internalize, synthesize, and then verbalize in your personality to make it more genuine and more authentic. If you guys want to learn how to do that, hit me up. It's an awesome strategy that works. And so what happens is that you take that one call, and then you want to step it up a notch, make 2 calls, then 3 calls, and 4 calls. And if you do anything, and I mean anything, over an extended period of time, what happens is that a ratio begins to appear. And once you understand and know what that ratio is, right? I tell people you can't grow if you don't know. Once you know that number, game over, because now it's just a race to the finish. It's a race to get those calls. It's a race to send out those emails. It's a race to get those texts out. It's a race to get those face-to-face contacts, right? Kneecap to kneecap, belly to belly, belly button to belly button, right? Nose to nose. We're going to get in there with the prospect that's going to help us do those IPAs, those income producing activities, or those MMOs, those money making opportunities that's going to help us close the deal, right? We're all about selling. We're all about closing. The secrets of closing the sale. And I'll tell you, there's no secret, guys. It's just simply a process. And so when we start to look at the Bible and what the Bible says about this, Luke 16:10 says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with a lot, with much. And so faithfulness in small actions leads to greater rewards, guys. And so then that's the first part. The second part to this, and how daily habits create that exceptional and exponential momentum, is that those habits build the character. Oh man, I didn't put it. I don't have it, but I'll put it up there on the next one, or put it down in the comment section. But habits build character, guys, and character ultimately leads you to your destiny. But the habits you practice shape your identity, guys. And so those small wins simply reinforce that you're capable of achieving more. Because if you've done it once, you can do it again. I love Billy Cox, man. I am still on a high. Listen to Billy Cox, and he was able to introduce us to Michael Burt. Man, this coach Michael Burt, I got his book, Flip the Switch, got it autographed, got a picture with him, man. I'm telling you, this is one of those guys that just, from the word go, I was hooked. And so he's probably my new man crush for the next unforeseeable future. We also bought another book here, right? We're going to be working on this thing right here. That's what I'm up here doing. We're going to keep these short and simple, because we're going to do our best to buy back our time. We're going to leverage, right? That's that one resource that we have only a certain amount of units given to us every single day. So we want to maximize every single one of those. And so once you start to practice those habits, they start to shape your identity, and those small wins reinforce that you can do this. And just do this. For example, right, we try to keep these to about 15 minutes, give or take a few, depending on how pumped and how excited I'm going. But maybe it's a journal. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's a podcast. Maybe it's a blog. Maybe it's an email newsletter. Whatever it is for you, right? It simply sets the tone for a productive and positive day, no matter what it is. Start small. Maybe it's a Bible devotion. Maybe it's getting on the YouVersion Bible app and getting with a group of people to do a devotion, and everybody holds each other accountable. There's so much. What you don't understand, though, is that those daily habits lead to that exponential growth. And so momentum works like compound interest, right? Albert Einstein said that it was the eighth wonder of the world, or one of the most powerful forces on earth. And so the longer you stay consistent, the bigger the payoff. And that's what I keep trying to tell you guys. I don't care if it's in real estate, if it's in business, if it's in your relationships, guys. The longer you stay in it, right? Just like investing, you don't just bail out at the first obstacle or the first objection. You stay in it for the long haul, right? Jim Rohn said motivation gets you started, but habit keeps you going. And so it's part of that domino effect. It's so important, because once you kick over that first domino, boom, that second domino, third, fourth, and all of it. But so many people aren't willing to kick over that first domino. And that's why we tell you it's the start that stops most people. But you're not most people, because you're still watching this. You're still listening to this, and you're still following us along, because the domino effect just simply means that one good habit triggers another. For instance, you guys know I'm on this fitness journey, right? And so with the fitness journey, last night we got home. We went to the church fellowship to do the Christmas thing that we had. Went home, got everything together, finished up setting up I got a new bench. So I'm putting that thing together. And man, just putting that thing together was a workout. So I counted that as a workout. But it's a fitness routine that often simply leads to better eating habits and improved energy, right? I didn't get any desserts until I realized that we were leaving. I was like, I didn't have anything sweet, because I've now kind of started to remember, subconsciously start to leave the sweets after a certain time frame. If I have sweets, I have them early in the day, so I have time to burn it off. So anyway, guys, so there's the thing. And the third segment to this whole Motivational Monday is this. You've got to have those tools for tracking and celebrating your progress. And so when you start to track your progress, this is what I was talking about earlier. You can't grow if you don't know. And so it could be a simple tool like a journal. Oh man, it's in my backpack over there. But have your journal handy, right? Use your time. I've gotten into the habit of asking Siri to go in and set a certain time, a reminder for me for doing certain things. So use the resources available to you. Get a habit tracking app to stay consistent and measure your growth. And so if you want to do this, just simply mark off each day that you complete your habit to visualize your streak, right? We've been going, one of the guys at the conference asked me how many days I've been doing this so much. I lost track of it, because now I just do it. Now it's just second nature. Now I just know that Motivational Monday's coming, Transformation Tuesday's coming. Hey, you guys want to check out for that one? I got an awesome shirt for that one too. Win This Day Wednesday, Thriving Thankful Thursday, Faith Your Fears Friday, Something to Smile About Saturday, Spiritual Sunday still kind of up in the air. But guys, there's so much to it. And then when you start to see that streak, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to mess up the streak. You want to keep going. And then you want to start celebrating those small wins, guys, and celebrate every milestone, even the little ones, no matter how small, guys, because rewards reinforce positive behavior, right? That's that Haslow's dog. Whenever he was training the dog, right, he almost started salivating at the hearing of the bell, because he knew he was about to get rewarded for a certain act. And so what gets rewarded gets repeated. You want to write that one down. Reward yourself, because when you reward that positive behavior, you keep the momentum alive, guys. And so a practical tip for you guys to do this before I try to wrap this thing up is create yourself a 7-day challenge, a 14-day, a 30-day challenge. Create yourself something, hold yourself accountable, or get an accountability partner. Message me down below, just hashtag it or comment accountability, and we'll set up a one-on-one call to see how we can hold each other accountable and commit to the small daily action, and then track your progress, guys. It could be reading 10 pages a day of a book. And just in case you didn't know this, an average book, a 200-page book, if you read just 10 pages a day, you will have read, I think it's like some crazy amount of books every day, or every year, which the average adult only reads one book a year, if that. So you'll be in the top percentage of the adults just by simply reading a new book, a new habit, something that you're picking up. Maybe it's walking 15 minutes. That's kind of how I started. Or making a sales call, adding 5 sales calls. Do whatever it is that you want to track. Celebrate those small wins. After you made the 5 calls, celebrate it. Call somebody. Hey, I made the 5 calls. Hey, go out and reward yourself. Don't get crazy with it, but make it where you reward. What gets rewarded gets repeated. And so I want you to do that for yourself, because it's amazing, guys. Every time I finish an episode, I was telling my wife that before I get on here, I do my breathing, my exercises. I do my laughter yoga, which we're still trying to get a couple of people out there to do these, the laughter yoga sessions. They're amazing. They're fun, but it creates your changes your state of mind. Right? Sherry Perry talked to us about our rate of vibration and raising the frequency and getting all, just to that next level. Billy Cox has delivered a home run event. So next time, guys, I'm going to be posting the next time he does one of these, because I want to take as many people as I can with me so we can join the movement. I want to join the movement with you guys, with us. There's a lot of things that we want to do. I had a little part in the event, and so I was thankful that I was able to get invited to it. Hopefully I'll be a bigger part of that event and help that event grow, because I see the lives that are changing. I was able to talk to people from all over the country that flew in for this event, and it was amazing to see the lives that were changed, and that's what gets me pumped up. That's what gets me excited. And I know that you're that much closer to that next level, to that next life that you've always known that you could live. All right, I'm over my time, so we're going to wrap this up, right? So cool kids, hey, listen, momentum is your secret weapon for success, right? So Mr. Zig Ziglar said this: success is not measured by what you do compared to others. Success is measured by what you do with the abilities God gave you. He didn't give them to anybody else. He gave them to you. So what are you going to do with those abilities, right? Somebody said that the abilities God gave you is his gift to you. What you do with those abilities are your gifts back to God. And so I love the story of the talents. It came up a couple of times over this past weekend. So I want to help you maximize and multiply and just let your talents just multiply and just be able to grow and flourish and nourish and expand and bless other people, guys. And so it's not about perfection. That's why I love doing this. Y'all saw my Saturday one. I messed up quite a bit. So it's not about perfection. It's about progress, guys. It's about daily progress every single time, guys. So what are you progressing towards? What are you going towards? What direction are you going? And so today, guys, just simply commit to one small daily action. It may seem small now, but over time, guys, it's going to transform your life. And remember, small actions done consistently and then persistently lead to extraordinary and exponential results, guys. So you want to build momentum and make this week the start of something incredible, something amazing, something fantastic, something phenomenal. Get going, guys. Get going. All right, Pedro, what'd you come up with today for the fun fact? He says this: did you know that a space shuttle burns 85% of its fuel in the first 2 minutes of the launch? Go ask Elon Musk about that. That's what momentum does, guys. The hardest part is getting started. But once you're in motion, right, that motion creates emotion. And then, guys, once you break through, once you break away from the negativity, from the gravity, from everything, all of a sudden there's no stopping you, guys. There's no turning back. Albert Einstein said that once the mind has been expanded, it will never return to its original state, guys. And so that's what pumps me up. That's what gets me excited. And that's why in the next 12 months, guys, you guys are going to see some growth for me. You guys are going to see some things coming that you're going to be a direct beneficiary because of the things that I'm doing. So today, guys, my call to action to you, if you want to be part of that, if you want to be part of the Inner Circle Cool Kids Club, call me. I've got space for 2 more one-on-one coaching clients, and we're down to 3 more people for the group coaching sessions that we're going to be doing, guys. So go ahead and commit for yourself to be part of the Cool Kids Club, to be part of the Inner Circle Cool Kids Club, or just commit to what we were talking about earlier for the next 30 days. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to commit to? Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. The worst thing that could happen is for you to be right here this time next year in the same place. I don't want that for you. Your spouse probably doesn't want that for you. Your kids probably don't want that for you. Don't you want that for you, guys? I want you so far outside of your comfort zone, you forget where it's at, guys. And so I want you to, cool kid stuff, I want you to hashtag down there, Momentum Monday, right? Momentum Monday. We're going to go with that. Billy Cox is the movement. Thanks for thanks for the swag. Thanks for Billy. We're coming back, guys. Well, I want to help you guys to be more, do more, and have more for the remaining of 24 so that you really can thrive in 25, guys. Hey, that's a wrap. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you guys being on here. Hey, come back tomorrow on Transformation Tuesday where we really do help you guys get to that next level. All right, guys. Love you. Thank you so much. Adios, amigos. Boom, baby. I know I got carried away.